In father-daughter bonding news.
Ha! Can't relate.
Really? You sound like you love your dad.
I do love him.
I'm like...
Submitted by Just Brad.
Way to rub it in.
I love him now. We did not get along when we were growing up. It was not like daddy's little girl type thing. No, it was like he'd fucking yell at me for everything and I felt like I could never do anything
You're
right.
daddy's little athlete.
Yeah. And
or
then
mathlete or
now
whatever.
I'm like, okay, I'm happy he did that because I'm very disciplined. And so like, man, I was really sad as a kid.
Trauma was worth it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the woes of Asian parenting is that you appreciate them when you're 80 years old and you're like, oh, that's why. Thank you.
When you're 80?
Yeah, when you're 80 and then that's when you go, oh yeah, I got it now. That's why.
I started at like 25, but yeah.
A single dad went viral after asking his daughter for fashion advice.
Oh, I heard about that.
That's nice.
He's like trying to get pussy, so he asks his daughter how to dress him.
He's trying to leave his wife.
I know.
He doesn't realize, like, so, what do you think about this shirt?
I know.
Dang.
Why do you want to know?
He's like, well, I'm trying to divorce your mom, so.
She's a real drag.
All right, so this tweet went viral on Twitter. And, all right, so, well, first of all, this is Carly and her dad, Jeff. So he's single, he's ready to mingle, and he was getting ready for a date when he texted her these outfit photos, and then she ended up tweeting it, life with a single dad, asking for advice on date outfits, lying face.
My heart.
Yeah, and then so she's like giving him advice, like, okay, tuck it with the belt, and then send another with the other shirt tucked in.
Joe, you know what I'm thinking about.
So precious.
This is, I'm sorry, but this is just the way that I think. He's an older dude, probably doesn't know how to use his phone. Yeah. He's getting ready for a date, Joe. Probably took a dick pic, let's be honest here. And he's trying to send to the date, to the person. Maybe he's flirting, right? Yeah. The people, you'd be surprised what the elderly...
Way to take something adorable.
No, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done, Nikki. Okay. Now he's trying to send, he's also trying to like take photos of himself to see what to submit, and he sends the wrong one accidentally.
That's happened, have you seen that?
To like parents and children?
Yes, where like the mom was she took like an ass picture, like a provocative photo.
This is a personal story, by the way. I'll tell you after.
Anyway, well, we did a story here. Yeah, so the mom was just taking provocative pictures for whatever dude she's dating at the time. Accidentally sends it to her son. He's just like, oh, fucking no.
I could see just his photos, how he clearly doesn't know how to take photos too. Like just by the way he's posing. I feel that the probability of that happening is too damn high.
I recently saw one, it was a grandma, and then the text was, oh, grandma, what's up? And it was like, oh, I'm sorry, my poor child, you had to see that.
Oh, man.
What did the grandma show?
Her titties were like down to her fucking ankles.
Oh. No. Damn.
I know.
This is nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
There comes a time when nudity becomes offensive.
There's no dick pics involved in this one, but it does, I mean, it doesn't have like a super happy ending because he did get stood up that night. Aww. And so she was just like, you know what? Like, he got home that night, he was really sad. I didn't want to make him sad and mad on the same night, so I told him the next morning when she tweeted out the photos.
He went viral.
He did go viral. Huh?
He probably has a lot of dates now because we don't know. The follow-up is probably all these other ladies like, I'll fucking date him.
I actually looked at the replies in that tweet, and there's so many people being like, hey, tell your dad to hit me up. And like they'll have photos or like be like, my mom's single.
And they have such a good relationship. You're like, oh, what a family-oriented guy.
Yeah. Stable, trusting.
Well, why is he single?
I know. And where's the ex-wife?
Like, he might be a great father to the daughter, but a horrible fucking spouse.
Has been true.
That's true.
I love how we could shit on it. Yeah.
Take any good story.
We know this from experience.
What?
We know, we could say this because we are shitty spouses, but great parents. That's why. That's why.
You have a kid?
Animals.
Oh.
I'm wonderful dog owner. Horrible boyfriend. Horrible. Horrible.
Well, I mean, maybe speak for yourself.
I know all of you guys. I know.
Yeah, we all know your secret. Yes.
No.
We all agree with you.
No. You're all in it. You're all in it. You guys are.
He can't be alone in this. He can't be alone.
We're pretty happy. We're pretty good.
Very happy.
Yeah. Steve and Nikki, pretty happy. You guys are pretty happy.
Yeah, we're good.
Omar, on camera, they're lying to you. Don't let them lie.
Look, they seem friendly.
Yeah.
Seem.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
That's why I'm worried about being a bad mom, because I'm like, no, my relationship's too good. I can't have them both.
Oh yeah, you could be a shitty parent.
Yeah.
And then, but like, be good with your husband.
They'll appreciate me when they're 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be like my dad.
Yeah. Because I like how you and Steve fight with your imaginary kid that isn't born
we
yet.
do.
I think that's great parenting. Like you're practicing right now.
We're on the same team.
Like how are we talking shit? Like we're gonna talk shit this
Talking
way.
shit about your dad?
I'm like that's dope.
Oh, you talking shit about your dad? Okay.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is to wait for Taika to like disrespect her and I can step in at that minute.
Ooh, so you can save her.
Don't fucking talk to your mom like that.
He does do that though. He doesn't cuss like that, but he's like, hey, don't hit your mom like that. I'm like, ooh, okay.
I'll go, shut the fuck up, little bitch.
You're like, square up.
Give us some boxing gloves.
He has some.
Yeah, that's possible.
Taika's facial expressions are exactly like Bart though.
Mine?
Like, yeah, like even just now when you did that smile.
That's awesome.
But then he has like Gio's features.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom says that Taika gives her the same condescending look that you give my mom.
I don't give her a condescending look.
That's some tea right there.
Funny.
That burns.
What kind of condescending look?
I don't even know which one, but she swears that you give her this look, and I'm like, no, his face is just like that.
One time I told her mom one thing.
Oh no.
And then she was like,
Did not like it.
that's the statement that everyone's been telling me. And I'm like,
What?
I was
What'd
like,
you
what
tell
statement?
her? What'd you tell her?
I don't know, probably something about like laundry or dishes or something. And
What
then,
does she mean by that
and
statement?
then she was just like, and I'm like, yeah, I asked her, I'm like, what statement are you talking about? She goes, everyone tells me Bart's really goofy, but the minute he tells you one command, it sticks in your brain. And you're serious. I'm like, really? I meant that pretty lightheartedly too.
It's because you're a Scorpio. We don't mean to be intense. People just take it that way.
Yeah, I was just like, I was probably like, oh, can you wash my thong, Ma?
Like in my head.
You don't come off like that ever.
Can you wash my thong?
That's what it feels like in my head too. I'm like, I'm so used to it. I brushed over that.
I was probably like, I don't know, something like that, and she took it to heart.
Because you know all the thongs that we do own, it's the animal ones.
All the thongs.
The only thong that
You want to know how JK really started?
we have a silver one and a gold one.
The fact that it's in
elephant.
the prop room, it sounds like it's in your closet.
Yeah, it sounds like both of you together own together in the thongs.
JK needed money early on, and I understand how it works. You got to dance every now and then.
Yeah, that it didn't work, so we're here now. Okay.
No, they made a lot of money. I could tell.
But I pictured the gold and fucking silver elephant thongs that we have and a lot of it.
What condescending thing does your mom say?
No, you say to her. You have a face.
Yeah, what's the
So
face?
one of the ones that where you got my brother. So my brother wanted to know something about the gym, right? Instead of Bart finding out what this thing about the gym was, he just told him, I don't know, that's not my thing, that's Gio's thing. And then kind of left the text conversation at that.
Yeah.
So my brother was like,
What was that?
"Oh,
How's that
fuck."
condescending?
No, it's just really rude. It's just rude.
But I really don't know the answer. I'm like,
No,
you
it's
should
just
talk
he's just Chinese.
You just have the polite thing would be like, oh, let me find out, because it's a one-off type question, so it's just manners. You
'cause I was like-
you don't gaff them off and go, I don't know, that's not my thing. Go hit up Tiff. Like
no.
that's fucked up.
No, I'm like, well, if they're no, it's because you're.
I'm sure you
his
have
sister,
your reasons.
You're his sister.
I'm sure you have-
So you guys
but he
are
hit
tighter
you up.
and you know more.
I know, but it's probably a way to bond too. That's why he hit you up.
Brother-in-law
You're
bond.
right. He is Chinese.
What about the face thing though? That's a text thing. So
Yeah.
what's-
Oh, I don't know.
what's the-
I don't know the specifics because she's like, I don't know. It's just this face that he gives me where I feel really stupid.
Maybe it's the tone.
because for me, I think it's no face that you get. That's probably what scares her.
Yeah.
Because
The
it's
lack of face.
We're very expressive. Like just as like a culture, we're very expressive. Like you know what's going
I'm
on.
not expressive.
You have a great poker face.
Casey. Casey's behind the camera and he can't even hold his
What
laugh.
should I do? Like this? Just express everything at
You're
the
gonna
same
rip
time?
your lips. Stop. Scary.
I mean, I've been in business dealings with you when we're interacting.
Yes,
with
let's
other
hear
people.
that.
And you just no, you have a calm, collected demeanor, I'd say.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
very
harder. Yeah, it's I would say it's harder to read. So maybe someone
That's
it could
right,
come
yes.
across as condescending to someone else if you just say something.
very
with no
hard to
personal
read.
affect. But I think that from a business standpoint, I think it's good.
It is
It's helped us out.
intimidating as fuck.
We've sent Bart in on a few occasions on text chat or whatnot just to deliver the bad news. Like we'll say like, Bart, so here's what's gonna go down, man. Like you're like, got it. And you'll just say it like whatever, or in person you've done it, so it works for us. Yeah.
What?
No, that you're just a bearer of bad news and you have no expression. Like that's not a good place you want to be.
Isn't that good? I'm good. I'm good at giving people bad news.
Bart's like this, like
Because most people are scared to give bad news.
we don't want to fire the guy. So it's like, hey, Bart,
Bart, would you do the dirty work? All right, fuck it.
Jake, you've been doing a really good job. Thing is, we gotta let you go.
Very cold.
That's it. Thanks for your time.
He's like, I said good job.
I sandwiched that thing. You've been crushing it. We don't need you. Good luck with the rest of your endeavors.
Like, so I was listening to this speech about agreeableness and non-agreeableness, right? So people that tend to be more, or bosses that tend to be more agreeable, they don't like firing people.
Right.
But what's the opposite of agreeable? I forgot what it was, but whatever it
Like
is,
disagreeable?
they're into confrontation and shit, right? So it's just that we see things so differently, right? Because like I don't like to feel like I fail on people, so I think I lean more the agreeable side.
Yeah.
And then so I don't like to fire them because I feel like people can change and they can work on it or whatever.
Yeah.
The people that don't think that way, they can't wait to fire people because they're like,
me.
you're fucking up.
That's both of us. I don't see it like that.
I'm agreeable.
No,
I see it
you
as
guys
like
are
I'm wasting.
agreeable.
I see it like as I'm
Yeah.
wasting their time.
No, we're agreeable.
Are we?
You're not disagreeable. You're pre-agreeable.
Agreeable.
Because you guys retain workers like JK retain workers. Like, if it's got to be really fucking bad in order for you to let them go.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's your department, but for the gym, I wasn't like that at all.
Well, you are like from outside looking in. You are agreeable.
You are.
Oh, I see.
You don't like the word, but you are.
Wow. That's basically the truth.
Wow. Agreeable sounds like people pleaser.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. It doesn't mean. So you got to understand.
I'm not offended.
technical term.
Yeah, I'm not offended.
So, anyways.
No, but you have a misperception of yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not offended.
Yeah.
So.
Gio, you're not a bad bitch, okay? Like,
Yeah.
drop down.
Yeah. Just be
man.
yourself. Yeah.
Be yourself. Be
Stop trying to be.
She's being sarcastic, Joe.
Like, Gio, you're not badass. Stop.
Yeah.
Damn it.
it down.
Okay. I got it.
Anyways, going back to what I was saying is, if you are not agreeable, right? Like if you're that kind of boss, the way you see it is you go, these people are wasting my resources. These people are causing disruption. These people are fucking milking my system. They need to get the fuck out. So it's two completely different type of perspective. One is like, oh, you know what? They're just going through a hard time right now. Let me talk to them and see if they need help. Or maybe they're just not acting like themselves. So it's like, when you get these two together, though, they make a really good team.
Right.
Because when they're too agreeable, they retain people to the end towards enabling.
Yeah.
And then the other side is like they're constantly firing people because they don't know how to work through any problems.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balan.
That makes sense.